Yeah, you know the vibes. Your boy Norman Fame.
And I'm Fame4Ransom.
And this Fame4Ransom. And you know what?
Sir.
We outside! Let's go! Yeah, I'm amped up today, yo. Today was a good day. My Ice Cube voice. My best Ice Cube voice. So what's good with you, bro? Episode.
I'm good, yo. I wish I could match your energy, yo, but
it's cool, yo. I mean,
you on a different level right now.
Yeah, you already know. You know the vibes and the frequencies. My frequency on the never levels right now.
We almost took a long ass hiatus.
Yeah, tough ass hiatus.
If we was gonna be able to bounce back from that.
Yo, we do this, yo. Yeah, man. We the bounce Bizak.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
We here to stay.
Yeah, already.
Episode 56.
Episode 56.
56 nights.
Isn't that some future shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 56 nights, right? And I believe that's what it's called. But I can't think of nobody for 56. I don't think.
There's some 56s out here, yo. Hold up, yo. Why you do your research, yo?
I ain't feel like it.
I feel like
I tried to freestyle this one.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody was like Clay Matthews or
said Clay
or Julius Peppers. It was somebody weird that went to a different team and had 56.
For real?
Yeah.
Let me think.
5'6". Flip it around at 6'5".
We don't really got nobody on that.
Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
He wore 52, but damn, he went to another team and wore 52 also.
No, we don't got no.
What about Julius Peppers? Did he wear 56 ever in his career?
No, I ain't never seen him. I don't know that.
Yo.
Niggas got Francisco Rodriguez. Oh, no, that's 57. Oh, LT, man. Come on, yo. Lawrence Taylor, yo.
I mean, you don't make it seem like you just knew off the top.
I didn't, but then now I know we supposed to know. You know what I mean? Lawrence Taylor, 56. You know what I mean? One of the best to ever do it. Play with the Bills.
That was the original LT, right?
Yeah. What you talking about? LaDainian?
Yeah, but Lawrence Taylor had the nickname first before LaDainian, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
Low key, I ain't start watching
Taylor
football.
Is older than.
I ain't start watching football until late, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
What's late, bro? I know
like,
before me, but
when Dallas won that first Super Bowl, I mean, not that first Super Bowl, but when Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin.
This nigga said late. Like that ain't.
No, I'm talking about, but I probably still was older.
I know, I get what you're saying. Like for your time, like you was watching basketball.
No, I ain't start watching basketball till late. I ain't start watching basketball till '93.
I feel like I ain't start watching it for my age.
Old.
I feel like I ain't start watching sports until late. I used to play shit, but I ain't never really watch it.
But you got older brothers and shit, don't
they? Don't watch that shit.
Oh, all right. See, I feel like that's usually what hinder people, or like if you got a father in your life. I ain't never had no father. My mother really wasn't into sports. Older brothers, I ain't had no older brothers.
Right, and then it just don't like just fall, and you just know that.
Right.
Like, yeah, I was the same way, yo. I felt like, nigga, I really just started watching basketball when Kobe won his 4th ring.
Whoa.
Like, actually watching, like catching every game as much as I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, and football probably, I don't even know. It probably was around the same time.
So what that probably? How old are you?
Probably like when, like 2008.
So how old you probably was?
I probably was like 13.
Right.
When I actually start watching. Before that, I ain't watched nothing.
I think I'm around like 93, 94 when I started watching basketball and football.
Yo, set the year I was born.
I was 10, 11. 10, 11 at that moment.
But is that normal though?
What?
Like, I feel like
that's not like a crazy age. It ain't like I was 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now, since we basically share, even though it's different years, we share around the same age where we really start watching this shit.
Right.
So I'm thinking, is that normal versus? People that probably grew up with an older brother that was in the sports, or a father figure that was. I
definitely got
then
friends
they probably
would have.
They probably would have watched, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, exactly.
They probably don't remember everything, but they was watching the shit because they had somebody else that was watching.
Exactly right.
So, but I think for the most part, when people just get on and start watching that shit themselves, it's probably around that age. That's when motherfuckers get to doing shit, like, and they like, oh, I want to see this or see that.
Right.
But I had a lot of niggas in my neighborhood that was like, niggas used to know every player. That's why I used to just try to memorize niggas.
You never used to be left out the convo.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to get Madden, and I'm going to learn every player. So that's why when I first started watching sports, I literally could name every player on the roster.
Right.
Like, nigga be like, yo, name 5 players on the Bucks or some shit like
Right.
a random team. And I'd be like, I can do it because I didn't want to be left out the conversation.
See, with me, I could never do the whole roster, but like
Nigga,
the famous
whole
players.
Ravens, bro.
And then if it's my favorite team, I can run down the roster. But I couldn't do like random, random teams and shit like that.
Yo, why the fuck am I getting a call from Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Yeah, man, they out here.
First 48 is this?
That's probably niggas. Niggas to tell you get that vaccine, son. Niggas ain't playing about that vax now.
Yo, speaking of the vaccine, yo, did you see the shit about the NFL just dropped today?
Yeah, some bullshit.
I'm gonna read the little shit because I just screenshotted it. That shit say, the NFL just informed clubs that if a game cannot be rescheduled during the 18-week season in 2021 due to a COVID outbreak among unvaccinated players, the team with the outbreak will forfeit and be credited with a loss for playoff seeding per source. Massive implications. So basically, they was also like saying some people won't
whatever
get paid
you about to say.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm just like,
and clubs gonna have to pay for that whole, like, all the money they lost. Whoever had the person that caused the COVID outbreak, they gonna have to pay for that. Like, it's gonna be like a crazy fine.
But what killed me about that statement was a COVID outbreak among unvaccinated players. Can it be a COVID outbreak among the people that's vaccinated also?
Yeah.
So basically, you get a pass if you vaccinated,
right,
and you test positive,
which makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense because you can still test positive and you can still other people. I guess other people can still get the shit,
right? And you can still
get vaccinated. It. So basically, they're saying you get vaccinated, but so you can avoid the shit. But I don't know.
Man, how about this? I went to court today, and before I go in that motherfucking nigga, like, I go in there with no mask on, everything cool. We having a conversation for like a good 30 seconds. Next question: have you been vaccinated? Nah, you gotta wear a mask. Next person behind me, have you been vaccinated? Yes. Didn't even call them or nothing. So if I'd have been like, yeah, it wouldn't even have mattered. You see what I'm saying?
You just was like trying to be honest and shit.
I'm not getting vaccinated.
I know, but you could have just lied and said, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But it's no big thing. It's after the 1st, July 1st, nigga. In Maryland, we good.
Nah, but
I be looking at that nigga strange.
Back. Some states,
going,
walking
niggas want to control you, yeah.
I was just hoping Maryland don't. Every time I walk in somewhere, I'd be like, yo, I hope we ain't just randomly, go back on our mask shit, and now we back wearing masks. Because I'm definitely in here with no mask. Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like everybody continue to be safe and continues to wash their hands.
But that shit is dumb, though, yo.
Yeah, that was great. Look, go ahead, show me what you, because that's my favorite receiver. Go ahead.
So then DeAndre Hopkins tweeted and then deleted a tweet that said, "Never thought I would say this, but being put in a position to hurt my team because I don't want to partake in the vaccine make me question my future in the NFL."
Right. How you feel about that?
I feel like I see what he feel like, because you would think like me making this personal decision on my life should not harm my whole team or should not put my team in a situation like that. And it's like,
my thing is, if you get the vaccine, you still can contract COVID. So
exactly, and you still can cause an outbreak.
Right. Let me take my chances.
If a vaccinated player causes the outbreak, you won't suffer them penalties. Like you won't get penalized.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the crazy thing, because they try to flip it on an unvaccinated player.
Right. They just looking for somebody to blame, yo. Earlier I just seen I was on D-Hop Twitter and shit. And fucking Jalen Ramsey was talking about like, yo, I don't fault you for not wanting to get that. I had somebody in my family member who got COVID. Who got the vaccine and still ended up getting COVID, so I don't blame you. Then D-Hop tweeted, he knew somebody in the war who got that shit, then they ended up having bad liver after they got the shit. So he like, he ain't fucking with it. It's a lot of different reasons why he ain't fucking with it, but I look at his Twitter now, that shit is deleted, so
yeah,
they on his back.
Be tweeting and deleting. You ever deleted a tweet?
Yeah, I was wild, son. In my days, old Twitter, 09. You was outside.
I wasn't active, but I made my Twitter in 09. I wasn't as active though.
09, son, was wild,
they
wild
said it was
west.
Wild. They said it used to be wild back then.
09.
So you went back and deleted some shit?
Yeah, like certain words like people used to use the F word back then. People used to use the G word back then. People used to be on some the M word.
I'm trying to follow all the words. I got the first two.
The F word rhymes with Maggie.
I got that. I got the F and the G.
The G word rhymes with yay.
Just
the M word rhymes with slizzard. People's politically correct right now.
You know what that word is?
It's another word for little person.
Oh, I was thinking something more.
But they canceling people for saying that. Just a whole bunch, like, not for nothing. I'm coming from an old school, so I don't want to get canceled. People used to be like, "Go, yo, gay," or like, "Look at yo, like." It wasn't no disrespect to the gay community because they go through their own struggles. So I don't want to be bashing that.
They try and cancel people for calling people pussy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, but so you deleted the shit? Or what like possessed you to like? Cause you thought like somebody was going.
Man, I was on the cusp, nigga. I was on the way out, skyrocketing, and man, I was on my way about to be famous. So I'm like, yo, I don't want niggas to come back try to cancel me before my precipice. You know what I mean?
Yo, I ain't never tweet no wild shit. Like,
nigga, that's just the tip of the iceberg, nigga. How about back when you used to go on Twitter and then instead of going to nigga DMs, you say what you wanted on the TL to whoever you trying to say it. Like, so if a chick like, yeah, I'm bored and I'm lonely. Let me stick this dick in you like this straight.
I ain't never
I'm talking about but I'm talking. That's how I used to be. I didn't do that, but that's how like
it used to be like that.
It used to be crazy.
It used to be Twitter after dark.
No, it used to be 6 o'clock.
That was like a
nigga.
thing. That was like a thing though, and they used to be wilding.
Wildin' on another level, son.
I think I deleted tweets before, but it's probably because I misspelled something or some shit. And I never deleted something because I felt like I said something offensive.
I don't think I said nothing offensive, but in today's time it's different.
Coming out of high school, they used to be like, yo, coach is watching your social medias and shit like that. Like, you better watch what you say and stuff like that. So I used to try not to use the N-word. I used to try not to cuss on my shit. So around that time when I was tweeting heavy, I felt like I was PG-13 on my shit. Like, everything was cool. So that's why I ain't never think to go back and delete nothing. What I've done before is I've searched, like, you know how motherfuckers get to the league? Like, for example, Larry Nance Jr., he got to the league, got drafted by the Lakers, and they found an old tweet about him talking about Kobe in Denver with the rape shit.
Right.
And then so he ended up playing with Kobe, and he had to apologize for shit like that. I've searched people's names to see how much shit I've talked about him.
Right.
But for the most part, I really don't be talking shit about players.
Yeah.
Like, I say something about some game, but I ain't never go in deep or about their personal life or nothing like that. But that's just some shit that I do when.
So how you feel you are now though, as far as like Twitter, like tweeting?
My shit is regular. It ain't nothing
shit
crazy.
Regular.
Yeah, it still ain't nothing to get canceled over. And then especially since we in a sensitive era, I know what to tweet and what not to tweet.
Yeah. Shit, I be wanting
I would say shit on here before I tweet it.
Right.
Like, cause some shit you just like.
Yeah. Nigga, my tweets be sensitive because I don't want my wife to be getting upset. Not even on no like I'm going at a chick. Just
now my likes used to be crazy.
What, on the Twitter tip?
Yeah, remember it was favorites. It wasn't likes at first. Like,
yeah, like tweet your favorite.
Yeah, so it was like a favorite column instead of a like column.
Right.
That shit used to be crazy.
Yeah, though. Whoa. I bet it was.
I cleaned it up though.
Yeah.
But now they got the bookmark shit.
Yeah, I don't do none of that shit because that shit can be tracking.
No, but bookmark you can't.
I got a homeboy. I just sent him like, yo, this wild, just so I can go back and look at that shit.
Yo, wild. Yo, but the bookmark shit different though. The bookmark shit, only you can see it.
For real?
Yeah. It's basically like bookmarking on an internet browser.
You bookmark.
So like I just bookmarked that tweet about DeAndre Hopkins. Hit the tweet, hit the little like you sending it to somebody. Like you sending it to somebody. Reply to this shit.
Right.
And then you hit bookmark right there.
Oh, shit. And nigga learn something new right there.
And then it'll just save it, yo. Yo, funny as shit.
I be sending to my man
like.
Ready
bookmark hella shit. Look, your bookmarks ready to be crazy.
Yeah, I be sending to my man like, yo, shorty, wow. I'm back. I'm at that shit late. Yo, she tripping, ain't she? So whole time I'm at that late. Yo.
Snitching on himself.
Niggas don't know.
Yo, but it ain't. You can look, but you can't touch, right?
Yeah. Nigga, I got eyes, nigga.
If you try to get in trouble, fuck cancel.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't know if it's.
My wife loving
You
the hell
rather
out
get
me,
canceled or you rather your wife or significant other be mad about some shit.
I'd rather neither. But if
I'd rather neither. So like, if it.
I don't want to get canceled, yo, because they cancel fuck up endorsement money and all that type shit. Me and my significant other, we can have a conversation, and then I feel like
fucking up with your significant other can hurt your family.
No, shorty with me to the death, son. That's my baby right there, and man, it's my dog.
Yo, all that shit cool now because thought she wasn't gonna see you for a while, but that shit go wear off in a little bit. Your ass ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's my baby. Yeah, I love my baby to death, shorty. She holds shit down for me, man.
Yo, but what we got, yo?
We got in the docket, yo. We already
got too much shit, yo.
Yeah, it ain't really too much going on. You got a whole list over there. I don't got nothing.
This shit bullshit, yo. But I got a lot of sports shit, yo. So congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks, yo.
We outside.
Congratulations
my
to the
man
Milwaukee
Giannis.
Bucks, yo.
Third favorite player. First is Penny, then it's Kobe, then it's Giannis.
Damn, you got Penny before Kobe?
Just because I like the Penny first. I really picked Kobe over everybody, but Penny was the first person I started watching. Back
so like it was in order. Like you just saying the order of who you like first, not who you like more.
Right. Started watching Penny 93.
But yeah, congratulations to Milwaukee Bucks. I definitely thought they was gonna lose the series. I knew it was gonna be.
That nigga turned into he went in God mode. Yo, this nigga went 17 for 19 from the free throw line. This nigga was coming down giving niggas the from the 3-point line. Early on, he was giving niggas the dirt, the one leg gut. I like, yo, this nigga in his bag.
Yo, so I got a question for you, right? Is Giannis a Hall of Famer? Yeah, if he retired today, he's 26 years old. If he retired today, is he a Hall of Famer?
Name how many players in the Hall of Fame who got MVP, a defensive player of the year.
No, two MVPs. Three MVPs.
Finals MVP. Let me run down. Let me run down the roster. I'm not even giving like the whole stats.
Just the big accolades. I got
right. MVP, two of them. You got a Finals MVP.
One of them.
You got a championship.
One of them.
Defensive player of the year.
One of them.
You got 5 All-Stars, 4 all defensive. Fucking what else he got? And this nigga only 26.
That shit crazy, bro.
Nigga only 26. Nigga could retire today and he good.
You say he's a Hall of Famer?
Niggas don't got that. There ain't one person in there who got that.
So you say he's a Hall of Famer?
I say yeah.
I agree with you. I just wanted to set it up like I was going to disagree.
And Kobe knighted that nigga.
I definitely agree with you. And the Basketball Hall of Fame is bullshit. Like, I'm saying, like, they got niggas in here that don't have half of that.
Yo, imagine Bob Pettit backpedaling on fucking Kobe or something. I mean, on Giannis.
I don't even know who the fuck Bob Pettit is. That shit sound familiar.
It sound like a nigga who gonna get fried. He gonna get fried against Giannis. Rick Barry, torch. Niggas is getting torched. Yo, Giannis is 6'10", can do all that shit.
Giannis is a different animal, yo. And
he 26. He's still in his fucking probably got 4 or 5 years.
More than that, probably. But yo completely dominated that game 6. Yeah. Like, offense, defense, every facet of the game, he completely
50,
dominated.
14, 4 blocks. One was a goaltend, should have been 5 blocks.
It was the first time in a while that I seen a player completely dominate the game like that. And that's no disrespect to, like, LeBron and niggas that have done it. But watching that game, I just was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, every shot, he attempted to block every shot, even if he had 5 blocks.
Right.
That's more than enough. And he had, like, 2 goaltending. So, like, he was that close to getting 7.
Right.
And offensively, they had no answer.
Right.
How you know the nigga going to the rack every time, and he still get there. And then if he hit a couple shots, and then if he hit his free throws, he got 50 with one three. He got 50 points with 1 3. And I think he only hit 1 3.
And like niggas talking about his free throw, that nigga stepped up when he was supposed to. Cause don't get it twisted. Bro. That game was relatively close.
He probably had like 15 rebounds too.
Yeah, he had 14.
Dominated. And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them just watching the games. I thought Middleton had a bunch of key, like over the course of the series.
Yeah.
A bunch of the key buckets that really put them over the hump of beating the Suns.
I feel like they're a good compliment.
You know what it remind me of? Kobe and Shaq.
Explain. Elaborate.
So, Shaq completely dominated damn near every game. So you couldn't argue with him being MVP. Giannis completely dominated every game, but you couldn't argue with him MVP. But without them clutch buckets from Kobe and Middleton and them runs, they don't win.
I feel you, but I feel like it could have been a separate thing. I never want you to ever put Chris Middleton and Kobe in the same breath ever in your life.
The way Chris Middleton was playing,
ever in your life,
he shouldn't be. After this season, if he can continue the way he played,
he'll be
okay.
Kobe.
He's not Kobe level. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he should get way more respect.
I got what you're saying.
Mind you, when they used to do the pick and shit, the All-Star shit, if Giannis wasn't picking, Middleton was getting picked. One of the last ones next to Kyle Lowry.
He's still on the list though. That's what I'm saying.
But the way he played this playoffs,
the last couple years,
it's real. Like Yo need more respect, yo.
All right, yeah, no, I respect him because I watch him. For people who don't really watch him, they probably don't know that.
Superstars do. Like, he was looking at a nigga dead in his face and hitting a three.
Right. And he had a few 40
that shit was crazy,
games.
Bro. Like, and I feel like we can do this later, but let's compare Giannis and Middleton numbers to Kobe and Shaq, probably like their first play. The Kobe and Shaq first ring or some
Kobe
shit
and
like
Shaq first playoff run both averaged 35.
All right, I mean one of them might be a little similar, but that's crazy as shit if that's the case.
Yeah, that first one.
But I'm gonna do the Googles later.
Yo, no, what I was ready to say is, I know you didn't see the argument going back and forth about saying, you know how Giannis said, I did this shit all myself and I ain't had no super team. Do you feel like that team is a super team? I don't think so.
I don't think they're a super team. But I also think they had a great team. Like, they got a lot of good players.
Yeah, I feel like they got the pieces to do it, but they're not super
It wasn't
team.
like the hype players, like superstars. Like, they only got, 2 All-Stars? I mean, I think Brook Lopez was an All-Star probably before, but I don't know if Drew Holiday was ever an All-Star.
No.
But they got solid players that been in the league for a long time that played an important role in, like, different teams.
PJ Tucker, clutch defense. Drew Holiday, clutch defense.
He scored one game. He had like 30-something.
Hey, yo, what's that?
I think that was game 5.
DiFrancesco, is he hurt or something? I ain't seen him.
I don't know who that is. It sounds familiar.
It's this redhead shooting guard. He used to be in the starting lineup. Yeah, I ain't seen him the whole series.
Don't ring a bell. But look at that roster. They wasn't that deep. They had Bobby Portis and Pat Connaughton.
That nigga be like this out there. Bobby Portis be out that bitch.
Yo, but that's pretty much. They had Jeff Teague just sitting on the bench.
That was a solid play. That was a solid backup.
Yeah, he had cool little minutes. But Pat Connaughton and
that's 8-man
Bobby
rotation. They
Portis
had
was the main ones really.
What's the other white dude name?
That he got hurt? No, that was
he got bounced.
It's Pat Connaughton. They got bounced.
Yeah,
he kept getting hella offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Pat Connaughton.
He came up big too. They say he was like second in 3-point percentage or something.
But I still wouldn't call them nowhere any shape or fashion a super team.
But
niggas just trying to argue that though.
That was one of my questions, yo. Because I feel like you could knock all LeBron teams that he won a championship with, but last year wasn't a super team.
Oh, the Lakers?
Yeah.
No,
like,
but they had two top 5 players on that team.
Like LeBron and KD rings, or you could do KD, yes, Steph, Clay, and Draymond. But LeBron only had AD for the most part last year. And a bunch of other good role players, just like the Bucks had this year.
But
like Rondo, Danny Green.
But throughout LeBron's career, every ring, he's always had a player who was top 5 on his team at that moment. And then...
But is it a super team? That was my argument. Like, I don't feel like it was a super team.
Who? LeBron's?
Last year.
No, not last year, but maybe
the
Cleveland one.
Niggas said he wasn't going to win a championship because Avery Bradley wasn't on the team. And I think he was one of them that not said he wasn't going to win a championship.
No, I feel like he was a key piece because he'd play a lot of those wing guards. They didn't have no wing.
Avery Bradley? Like, what? We're talking about Avery Bradley
was the PJ Tucker. You need those scrappy defense, the people
Not
that go out there
saying-
and do those,
not saying
those
you
things.
don't, but
Who
my-
did that on the Lakers last year?
Back to my argument, bro.
Or I mean this year.
Alex Caruso. But back to my argument. Fucking, it's not a super team.
Nigga
bro.
said Alex Caruso.
Yeah, you don't feel like he did all the
I don't feel like he
work?
did nothing, yo. I don't like nothing about his game, man. I feel like they be hyping him. I feel like, yo, he did okay for the Lakers, and if he's gone, I wouldn't be upset. Supposed to go to the Cavs. I'm not like hurt or nothing. Like, I'm not tripping.
He played an important role. You just fucking gave Pat Connaughton some credit.
Cause Pat Collison, I felt like I seen him. Fucking Alex Caruso probably got one dunk a whole series, and niggas was like, oh,
But a lot of times he was matched up. He matched up on hella good point guards and held his own. He wasn't scoring, but he was playing defense and doing all the little dirty shit.
We played Portland.
You compared him to
Dame.
PJ Tucker. I guarantee you he averaged more points than PJ Tucker.
I know for a fact he averaged more.
And he guarded a lot of the best point guards that whole run. You compared him to PJ Tucker.
Dame gave him 50.
He had a better impact than PJ Tucker. Let me not say
I feel like
Let me not say that. I take that back because PJ Tucker he
PJ Tucker played the best player.
Kevin Durant still had 40 some shit.
But that was only that one game. I mean,
still average like
that 50.
Crazy,
that one time he had 50 something.
PJ Tucker was fucking
before then
13 or some crazy.
Yeah,
shit.
PJ Tucker's not really a scorer. Like,
but you asked me who
nigga had 0-0-0-0
you asked me
one
who
game.
did shit like that, and I guarantee you, Alex Caruso ain't handle fucking 0-0.
Right, but that still don't mean nothing.
Amount of minutes.
That don't mean.
I'm saying he had an impact. He did all the little shit that you just asked about. He ain't had no superstar numbers.
I don't feel like he had no. I know you can't really like Google this, but I'm sure he had no deflections.
You can pull up. All right, you tripping now? That's all you do. That's all you do is play defense.
I've never seen the Lakers my favorite team.
He might have led the lead in deflections. It's funny you said that. But back to my original point, y'all. Do you feel like that was a super team?
Nah, I feel like nah.
Because I don't. But it is what it is. What else I had on? I don't even lie. It's been hella sports shit, yo. But speaking of hot debates, yo, I wish I'd have originally brought this question to you. You'll Google this Alex Caruso shit. I wish I'd have brought this question to you on the pod instead of off the pod because we had a heated debate.
What?
The basketball player versus a hooper.
Right.
So the gist of the, argument for everybody that don't know, it was something going around on Twitter about who was basketball players and who was hoopers.
What?
So they said the difference was a basketball player was like Tim Duncan, who the fuck else? John Stockton, a bunch of regular ass boring players. Basically, that's what I took from it. And a hooper was the flashy ones.
Jamal Crawford.
KD.
Giannis was on basketball too.
Yeah, Giannis was a basketball player. And you got I guess James Harden would be a hooper.
Right.
You got Iverson, Kyrie Irving, people like that. Like that's
Right.
just flashy and score. So
I feel like I'm all
that
argued
was
out, yeah.
Yeah, it was a big debate. Like motherfuckers was literally screaming at each other. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm put it. So my argument was it's some players
Who do both.
Yeah, you can't put them in one category.
Right, but that wasn't the conversation that we were having. That's what got me so heated. We had a conversation because it was basketball player and hooper. There wasn't a third option, so you would have to add one of those players in each. Like, it's no middle ground. It's not like, all right, I'm going to leave them out. It's like if you had a list of fucking 20, 30 players and you had to separate each one out of the only two categories that you provided. That's what I was arguing.
But I'm going to be there to argue why this person shouldn't be in this category and he should be in this category.
Right, but neither one of us would be wrong because you're saying both, but we would have to pick because it's only two. I
just felt like, okay, we got that. It's one or the other, but I felt like they need to add a third option.
Yeah, I respect. We agreed on that. It took us a while to get there.
Now, yeah, it did. We was yelling at each other, basically saying the same shit. Like, we wasn't even really disagreeing, but because every player that we named for the most part, and you were saying basketball player or hooper, we was agreeing on, but there was a couple players in there like Chris Paul and LeBron that we disagreed on for the most part.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I got a new.
You saying I tweeted you? You ain't even respond to my tweet, yo.
What you say?
You said something like, I don't care what nobody say, LeBron is a hooper. And I responded, yeah, that motherfucking hezzy jump shot, that in and out cross, all that weak ass shit.
That shit. But I got another one for you, yo, just to relive or bring back that topic up. Michael Jordan.
All right, hold up. Define it so people can get context. A hooper is what?
A hooper, according to them standards, was like a flashy player. Basically, they don't do everything for the most part by the book. So all the little shit that just like make for exciting basketball.
Right,
games.
Highlight type of plays.
Has he double cross, tween, behind the back.
And basketball player is fundamentals,
chest pass, bounce pass, backdoor.
Right. Make the what people would consider the smart play.
Set that pick.
Yeah.
Pick and roll.
Right.
All right.
Now we got context on it. It's only those two categories. Now you said what?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan early in his career, I would call him a hooper.
Yo,
at the end of his career,
that's what I hated also though, yo. When I bring up a good person
as a whole,
you would be like early in his career, he was a hooper. Late in his career, basketball player. Well, it just can't be one or the other.
D Rose.
Pause. But hooper.
Today, D Rose is a hooper.
Yeah.
Yo, his game is all.
I just feel like
totally
it's just
different.
like ultimate disrespect. Like
it's not disrespect because you have the ability to evolve. A lot of them players don't have the ability to evolve. That's not a bad thing. People just looking at it like it's a negative connotation. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just tough for somebody to say something like that. Like be like, this
that like niggas is calling basketball players fucking WNBA players, not disrespecting them.
Brittany Griner, hooper or basketball players. Like that.
I never watched her game like that. I feel like she's 6'9", so she just dominates over everybody. But put her against somebody her height, I feel like the game would change.
Like the big Australian.
Yeah, she be looking fucking minuscule against Shorty, and they both the same height.
Yo, but we don't want to, get back into that big ass debate. Yo.
I'm a hooper. I get buckets.
I'm a basketball player, but I'm not a basketball player. But what else, yo? I feel like I had hella players that I wanted to run down at and get your opinion on if they was a basketball player.
I got answers, yo. I got answers.
No, I don't have a list, but I'm saying I have.
Look, we already talked about that. Yo. Said what Kobe? What's Kobe? And what I said?
You said a hooper, right? Oh, you said early in his career.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Late in his career, a basketball player.
8, and then you give me a stat line. How is this nigga both? Yo, give me the whole 24 stat line.
Yeah, yo, nigga gonna say something. He was a hooper with number 8.
Exactly.
With 24, he was a basketball player.
I wholeheartedly agree that he was the best in both categories.
Some crazy shit with Kobe 24, and he definitely was a hooper in 24 also.
All right, I mean, you're entitled to think that. I mean, I think you wilding, but all right, give me a Fame 5. Who you think? Give me 5.
5 what?
Players that you think I won't agree with you on. You said you got a list.
Oh, so I don't have a list, but I'm saying in my mind I was thinking. Right. But I could give you 5 that I think we already talked about. We disagree on. You still ain't tell me what you had for Kevin Durant.
I feel like Kevin Durant a hooper.
I mean, I would agree with it. I thought you was going the other way because you never answered my question.
No, I just said that because Shane.
So we got.
Because the reason why I did that because
Shane agreed with everything you said,
except for that. So I was quiet,
and you didn't say nothing else.
You knew how the fuck I did that, nigga.
Now you don't want to stand by his shit. You like, yeah, Shane. Yeah,
that's how nigga.
We got the same answers.
You see how I did with Mike also. Like, I'm like, yeah. I was like, all right. So give me a 5.
We got Chris Paul.
I feel like Chris Paul has hooper skills. I done seen him Wake Forest days give niggas work. I done seen him drop people. But later on in his career, I feel like he's more of an IQ player, which would be a basketball player. They call him a traditional point guard. Traditional point guards don't do that. LeBron James. What
about? Hold up. I want this not out of my top 5, but Paul George, basketball player, hooper.
I feel like Paul George got that shimmy. I'll call him a hooper.
Okay. Back to my list. 3, Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard is a basketball player, dog.
4, Giannis What did you say?
I said he was a basketball player. But game 6, that nigga was giving you everything.
Yo, that's
he only 26 though. Hey yo, I feel like if this nigga get a lethal shooter or something while the off season, this nigga will have all that in this game.
We said Shaq, right? And you said Shaq was a
I feel like you're a hooper.
But I was trying to figure out how you put Shaq as a hooper, but then you put Giannis as a
because I feel
basketball player.
I feel like it's different. It's hard to explain.
Yo, Giannis is 6'10" with a handle of a guard. He ain't doing what Kyrie Irving doing. Ain't nobody really doing that anyway. But it's like Steph or somebody. But it's tough for you to say a nigga that's 6'10" with a handle.
I don't think he got handle like a guard. I just feel like he just so big and so athletic that no one can get the ball. You never gonna see the nigga do what? Tween, cross, tween. That's not your game.
But he
give you one hezzy to the bucket. And then spin maybe. That's it. Like I know it seems like a flashy move, but that's standard for this NBA. That's basketball now. Times are changing. He
Euroing.
But Euro is a basic play.
No, I don't think that is.
Euro is a basic play that no, it's not no hooping shit because they learned it from.
That wasn't no regular fundamentals.
It was a fundamental move because where did they get it from? The Euro League, where they only teach fundamental basketball. Everybody from the Euro League.
That was a regular fundamental move.
Just because you don't feel like doesn't mean it's not true.
And they was teaching us to pivot and shit. They wasn't teaching us Euros.
Right, because
I don't feel like that's some regular shit.
That's a basic move in European basketball.
Step back? What about the step back?
Step back is something that's some new shit.
We should start shit. Now we should debate fucking
different moves.
Different moves if it's a basketball move or hooper move.
I feel like Euro step was formed in the European basketball. That's why it's called the Euro step.
Okay,
and European basketball
you telling me everybody that over there in Europe is all basketball players. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like they learned because
scratch that. Manager Ginobili, basketball player or hooper.
He's shifty. I feel like he a fucking hooper. Shifty, he can give you moves and crossovers.
That's tough though, because Manager Ginobili did all the regular basketball shit too. Like
this nigga behind the back. I'm talking about cross before niggas was even.
Manager Ginobili, and then that's crazy
straight
though.
To the basket behind the back.
Manager Ginobili is like the fucking originator of the fucking Euro
but just
step.
Because you add a Euro step in there, don't mean he's a basketball player. A Euro step is a basic, simple move that fucking. So when Joker do the Euro step, are you like, oh, this nigga the most athletic player out there?
Okay, of course. Motherfuckers got better Euro steps.
No, Euro step is a move that European players. That's what they teach as kids. You're like simple, basic
pro hop
moves.
Is that a basketball move?
That is in the NBA. That is a travel.
Can we agree that it's certain moves that's basketball moves and
right
moves? Okay, so Euro step. I mean, hop step or whatever the fuck I just said.
Neither, because I just said it was a travel.
Yo, that shit used to be a move that everybody used to do.
Right, and then they added in the fucking the travel, so you can't really say that.
Fuck it, yo, this is a sports episode, but yo, I don't know, yo. It's just I guess I see where you're coming from, but the Euro, I feel like that's a hooper move, yo. That shit it give me that flashy.
Just because it looks flashy, don't mean it's the flashiest
thing. Back to the
thing.
definition of the shit. Some shit that's exciting and flashy. It's just like I feel like.
It's exciting. All right, I don't mean this by no disrespect. It's exciting to you because you don't have the ability to be able to do that.
Oh, it's exciting to motherfuckers that know how to do it.
I don't feel like
it is. Euro. My shit might look like Jokic, but
I feel like it's flashy because
if that's the case, it's a bunch of shit that you can do some. They're doing
like an in and out cross. I feel like that's super basic. In and out cross tween behind the back, then that's some shit. That's just me. It's opinionated. It's not like fact. I'm not saying this is extra stone. This is not fact. I just
feel like certain shit, a motherfucker can do the same move, but since it came from this player, it look a little better. Like motherfuckers think it's
just because it look sexy don't mean
so
a motherfucking tomahawk.
Kyrie Irving can do a hezzy cross, and you'll be like, damn, that shit was hard. Kawhi Leonard can do a hezzy cross, and he'd be like, that shit looks plain.
That shit look like
it's the same move.
That
but
shit
since his shit a little bit more swaggier, then
exactly because that's what make it the hooper.
But I'm saying that's
what make the hooper.
No, that's who he is. Like I'm saying.
No, but that's what make a hooper. The swagginess into it. Just like you make a cool nigga and an uncool nigga. If a nigga, you can have an uncool nigga say the same shit to a broad, but the cool nigga gonna make this shit flashy. They saying the same thing.
That's what's fucked up because they're saying the same thing.
Right, but because they saying the same thing don't mean it's the same thing.
Just because he said the shit proper don't mean that it's a fucking difference.
I'm telling you, you can say the shit in the same tone, the same everything.
Just because
it's just
this
how
nigga had the
present
deep
it.
voice and shit with it, and don't means that the motherfucker that said the shit proper ain't the same shit. They said the same shit. That's like a nigga saying a joke. They said the same shit, bro.
Right, and it's all about the delivery and how you present it, right? Nigga can say the same joke, but you won't laugh at the same joke. It's all about the presentation. You can both make the same cake, same ingredients, but one motherfucker gonna look bullshit, easy bake oven. One nigga gonna look like Gordon Ramsay. It's a difference, yo. It's all about the presentation, how you present that shit to the person. Now look.
Gordon Ramsay make cakes.
Don't that nigga make cake? Ain't that a nigga that don't like that cook and be shitting on niggas?
That nigga cook. I don't even think he bake cakes.
I mean, he cook. I feel like one day in his life he made a cake before. Don't disrespect my man, son. But yeah, like it's all about just because. All right, they both make cakes. To a person who really don't know cakes, they gonna be like, yo, these both are great. I don't know, but a person who know cakes gonna be like, yo, this one trash and this one better. This one a hooper and this one a basketball player.
You just told me if they made a cake with the same ingredients, that motherfucker they gonna lean towards the motherfucker that been making the cakes the longest. That shit gonna taste the same. That look better.
I feel like.
But what if it tastes the same?
All right. It's a lot of different things that factor into just tasting
That's why
the same.
I don't like that comparison, right? Because that shit can taste the same. So basically, you got the same outcome, but one just look better. A motherfucker can hezzy do all that flashy shit, but he can get the same outcome. That 2 points.
All right, what about this? Could be a terrible example. What about when you order something online and be like, damn, that shit look good on mine. You get that bitch, that shit look weak as shit. What's the difference? That nigga on the model is a hooper, and the nigga who get it is a basketball player.
That's hella. You can go hella different ways with that.
Yeah, you right.
Yo, but let's pivot off of sports real quick, yo.
All right, let's pivot. I got something. Remember a few episodes back, I don't know, maybe 20, 15 episodes, talking about Dr. Dre, my nigga.
With his wife shit.
Yeah, you know the nigga just settled a lawsuit.
Yeah, he supposed to pay her what?
$300,000 a month. And that's just the beginning stages. Like, he still could possibly owe it. But look, it's a catch. If she remarry or die, they don't got to pay.
I mean, of course, if she died.
Nigga on Twitter said, if she die, she die. Niggas out here trying to find it. $300,000? You'll give a nigga $300,000 to get that off somebody?
That's some wild shit to say on a podcast.
No, but, this is hypothetical. It's never factual.
No, I'm not trying to kill anybody.
$300,000, yo, a month. That's $3.2 million a year.
You feel like that's really hurting him?
I don't feel like it's hurting him, but it's the principle, yo.
Yeah, I get what
the
you're saying.
principle, and it's what Drake say. Bitch, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym. Like, what the fuck?
Don't ever diss Vanessa Bryant like that, all right?
Yeah, you right. My bad. Shout out to Vanessa.
Like,
I love you to death, yo, because you my favorite player. Wife.
But speaking of, a bunch of money, yo, LeBron James is the first active NBA player to make.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what it was.
In earnings.
I thought they just said first NBA player to reach $1 billion. I'm like, what about Michael?
First active.
Yeah, but everyone I seen post, it never said active. It just said first basketball player. So I'm like, what about Michael? Yeah, I seen like 3 posts.
But yeah, congratulations to LeBron.
The third post, I definitely set in stone. My wife showed me. I was, damn, I didn't see that. What you talking about that?
So what we was talking about, for everybody that don't know, is when somebody send you some shit and you seen it before, but you don't want to come off as smart, like seen it, because that's definitely what I used to put, seen it.
Right.
You just act like you seen it before.
Right, exactly.
So every time Norman send me some shit, I just put the laughing emojis because I seen
For
that
real?
shit already.
Swear to God, with me though,
I
was about to say, yo, no, I be wanting to be the first, yo. I be mad as shit.
And I think that's what everybody do, yo, when they send some shit, yo, they be like, I just wanted to be the first, yo. I just wanted to be the one that'd be like, yeah, yo, you sent me that shit, yo. And he's like,
I don't even want that. I just want my shit. Me and you know, like if I see you, like we in a fucking packed room, and then I send that shit to you, you look up out the crowd, like you was the like. I want that. Like you don't gotta tell me like, yo, yeah, normally you don't gotta give me that type of accolades.
No,
I just want.
Why we live? I guess we live in an era where everybody want to be first with shit. So like, if I break the news to you first, then you get some sense of fucking accomplishment.
Right.
But like, why is that though? Like, why you just can't be like, oh, like.
So y'all can connect on a certain level because you know if it's first, you want to have that connection with the person. Like yo, I sent this to you first. We fuck with each other. So if it's another nigga who sent it, you can be like, damn, like it's the connection is a little different.
No, but I felt like I used to be that guy, right, where somebody send me some shit and I'd be like, oh, I already seen it. So I used to just be like, seen it. And then I felt like it was a long period of time where motherfuckers ain't send me
It's
nothing.
definitely levels to
So I guess
this
they were
shit.
just thinking I already seen everything, and they just stopped sending me shit. So now, when motherfuckers send me shit, I just react to it like I never seen it before.
Exactly. That's how I am now, but I only do that with one person.
Trust me, you would never know if I seen it before.
Hey, yo, from now on, I'm going to be like, yo, was this first? I need a response. If you don't respond, I'm going to be like, yo, did you see this or not, my nigga? And I need the truth, yo. Don't ever lie to me, son. Look, I don't want none of that shit.
Man, I'm trying to see some shit where...
Yo, don't get it, because you know, Twitter and Instagram, Twitter and TikTok, you probably see shit the first. Yo, niggas see you something that came up on...
Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram,
like,
or don't let a nigga who only be on Facebook... Oh my God!
Oh, yeah, they definitely ain't seen
right.
shit in years.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They still don't know who won a championship.
Months out, niggas is like, yo, this shit crazy. And I'll be like, yo, my nigga, if you don't get this fucking filth out my face,
this old ass
right.
shit, boy. Seen this shit on MySpace.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. But with my wife, everything is new. I don't care what it is.
Yo, but speaking of some shit that you probably ain't seen, yo, did you see that it was alleged that young MA was pregnant?
Word?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't find that crazy because she put out a statement. Niggas was like, is you gay? She was like, she never put out a statement that said she was gay.
So basically they were saying that she did an interview recently and she was saying how she want kids and shit like that. But so I guess somebody just ran with that shit and just started tweeting that shit. So they was going crazy on Twitter about saying she was pregnant. But then she put out a
hypothetical. You clapping young MA. As soon as you go up there and she give you that.
I'm mad you hit me. I'm mad you hit me with the question that I was gonna hit them with next episode, and I was gonna ask both of them. So let's just keep that on the down low.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what would you do though?
I'm not hitting young man, yo.
I'm talking about it's like you already there. Like both of y'all butt naked. You running your head through her braids.
I'm not getting there.
She playing in your bush. Like, go ahead, little nigga, start slapping your ass.
I'm not playing in her braids, yo.
Oh,
like that's a nigga.
Well, she said she ain't gay. She got a whole vagina out here. She still get up period and all that. So, I mean.
Next topic. I don't know why I bring that shit up. Congratulations to Charlamagne the God.
What happened to Charlamagne?
Charlamagne is getting a late night show on Comedy Central.
Yeah, this was been in the making though. I thought it's
finally like announced,
like his own like talk show, similar to like Tiffany Haddish. Yeah, Ben was talking about that shit.
Yeah, he was talking about it, but I don't know if he actually had
like a deal on.
Yeah, like
I think it was because COVID.
And it wasn't a network. He always said he wanted to do something like that, but he had some shit on MTV. What was it called?
Yeah, that shit was like some Scott Derzick type shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Scott Disick, the one.
Yeah, that was the same type of vibe. Like they were showing like clips, and it was more so funny.
But it was his show.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, I feel like this one is more geared to like a late night talk show, similar to like Tiffany Haddish or something like that.
Probably won't watch it air live if it's late, if it's actually late, but.
Yeah, niggas acting foolish now that they don't work nights.
I wouldn't be able to watch it if I was working nights either. I fuck with Charlamagne the God, yo. But what else I got on here, yo? Got on here Clubhouse. Don't require invites anymore. Anybody can get on Clubhouse now.
Yeah, they doing bad because of fucking Twitter.
You think it's backlit? My fucking Twitter space is weak as shit.
Hey, it's celebrities making it popping. You know, Kevin. Didn't this shit conversations kind of start with Kevin Durant talking about basketball player or
no? So
because they were saying Steph is a basketball player and Dame is a hooper, and then
no, that's not what it was. So Kevin Durant hopped on the
like
Spaces because they were saying it was a breakdown, and it was saying the percentage of double teams. So it was saying Steph had this crazy percentage of how many times it was.
But wasn't it centered around the basketball hooper comes?
That was like a whole week later. But Kevin Durant hopped on there to basically explain to them what he consider a double team.
Right.
So he's basically saying if they set a pick and both players come to you, he's saying it's a double team.
Right.
And he was saying Steph go across all them different picks.
Right.
So of course his double team percentage is gonna be high.
Right.
So that's basically what that come from. Like that. Oh yeah, and Kevin Durant hopped on the Spaces and he basically crashed fucking Twitter Spaces shit or the fake Clubhouse shit.
Because you don't need no invite for that either, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's whoever on Twitter.
Oh, all right.
But I never really even see him because I don't got too many followers that be on there.
Right.
But whenever somebody like Kevin Durant, somebody that I follow on Twitter, get in there, then I see it. Only way I seen that basketball versus Hooper debate, Kendrick Perkins was in there.
Right.
But
yo, what do you think about Kendrick Perkins going at
thought you about to ask
Jalen
basketball player? I didn't see that, but I seen a tweet from Kendrick Perkins saying they just had a heart-to-heart conversation. He went at him?
Yeah, he was saying like, cause Kendrick was like saying some shit that it never came true, and all of a sudden he jumped on the bandwagon in Milwaukee, and Jalen was saying like, yo, what's all that shit you was talking about? Giannis wasn't that, or Giannis wasn't gonna get it done. The Bucks was gonna win.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers backtracking their statements about Giannis.
Wait, Kendrick like, boy, fuck all that basketball talk with your spray on ass shape, but I was dead. Yo.
So crazy.
Yo, I was dead, yo.
On TV?
On TV, on fucking the Get Up.
That's different, yo. I've been waiting for some shit.
Nigga
like
Jalen
that,
touched
yo.
every part of stuff in the shape up. This nigga like,
I've been waiting for some shit like that, yo.
yeah.
Somebody just say some
Went
shit
at
that ain't
it.
got nothing to do with the topic.
Yeah.
Because you know niggas do that all the time.
He was like,
But, yo,
okay,
how much money you got?
Jalen,
Shit
I'm
like
gonna
that.
dress you like the numbers on a house. What's up with that spray paint shape up? Like, yo, what the fuck?
How you gonna say that when he just criticizing your basketball
Right.
takes?
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's like you coming at my
was
bush
mad.
because
He was mad because I'm bald.
my phone is going off. That shit go crazy.
I got a straight bald. Is that me?
All right, yo. I guess we can
Oh, I got one more thing.
No,
yo.
no, I got something else too. But Deion Sanders, yo, he walked out on the interview because they called him by his first name.
I ain't mad at it. Do you see the story behind that shit?
Yes, but I don't think it's true.
What you mean? What story you?
So they said Nick Saban got mad because somebody called him Nick.
No. He said you wouldn't address Nick Saban as Nick. You would address him as Coach
And he
Saban.
said, yes, I would. I've called him Nick plenty of times. And then
that nigga was capping. That nigga don't even look like a
hella
fucking
reporters said, yes, I've called Nick Saban
right.
Nick.
But you also got to think of context. He had relationships with those people he was having a conversation. This nigga Deion didn't know this, man. That's why he said he'll address me as
he called
Coach
him by his
Sanders.
first name, bro.
So
Like,
yo,
what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I can see it.
I'm walking out.
Nah,
Walking out.
I don't agree with that.
I feel him.
I don't agree with that. Yo,
I respect my man.
He called you
Prime.
by your like, he called you by your first name. What is wrong with that?
I feel like it's a lot.
I can see if a player that he was coaching called him by his first name instead of coach something. Then you talking about a reporter, bro?
All right, a reporter. Respect me is what I'm saying. I'm telling. If you tell me, yo, call me this, and then you still, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna call you that. That's disrespect, nigga. You like, yo, come out this bitch and slap
So
the
if
fuck
you
out
was
you.
interviewing,
I don't care if I'd be like, yo, dress me as a
so
normal
you feel
fan.
you feel like if you know them, then you can say that
Because y'all have a
firsthand.
personal relationship. But if I don't know you and then I tell you to call me this, don't call me nothing else.
I don't agree with that, and I feel like that was Cat when he was talking about you wouldn't do that to Nick Saban. I feel like motherfuckers. So many people came out and said, "I've called Nick Saban Nick plenty of times," and they not saying that they had.
I'm on Prime side. If you want to be called fucking Coach Sanders, I respect him as that.
Let him on what it said, fucking Prime or some shit like that. He wouldn't have had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Since he said Dion.
Well, I guess niggas know now.
And he don't know him personally. You can't call him Dion.
Well, I guess niggas
That
know
shit
now.
Bullshit.
Hey, yo, did you see the shit that happened at Alabama, yo? Alabama City Council, yo?
No.
I know this shit some wild shit, yo, but fucking it was the city council. You know how like in states they got like a panel with like 8, you know what I mean? So this panel got all white people, and one black girl. This nigga stands up and say, "Do we have any house niggers in here that want to address something?" And then he stood up and start pointing at shorty. What would you do in that situation?
I would want to slap the shit out of him, but I wouldn't want to go to jail. But
I don't think it's no jail. Isn't that like a hate crime or something? I'd have fucked you up.
You're going to get in trouble for retaliating.
Yeah, I feel.
But that's wild, yo. That's crazy because we still live in fucking times where motherfuckers can say shit like that and think it's okay.
And she couldn't even do nothing, yo. We gotta support our women, yo. It was a whole lady out there. Nobody else in there to defend her, yo.
Except for like a white man should have got up and slapped the shit out of him.
The white man should have said something. I mean, she probably didn't feel comfortable.
Sometimes just saying something ain't it, bro.
Yeah,
Sometimes
but you still can't, yo.
Yeah,
you absolutely right. Saying something and put hands on them. Fuck that.
We do not promote violence.
Nah, fuck that. Not gonna disrespect me. Like, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna stand my ground. Nigga, I went to Six Flags the other day. Nigga try to cut my line, yo. He like, move out the way. I'm like, yo, I'm here with my family by myself. You not about to cut in front. He like, move. I like, yo. Told my daughter to hold this basketball. Hey, yo, you not getting in front of me. Point blank period. He like, man, turn straight around. I fuck that, yo. That's straight disrespect, yo. Sometimes you gotta stand on your own, regardless of what the outcome gonna be, yo.
Yeah,
that's
complete disrespectful. Like the fuck.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Then look, come to find out, this nigga end up cutting in front of some other people, like way in front of us, and then got in front, and we couldn't even get on, cause his group that he was with fucked up my group. So I was mad as shit, son. I was so mad. I'm thinking like, yeah, I told him
to put hands on him.
I wanted to fuck yo up. I wanted to straight fuck yo up. Because I already told him, what you say, you need to tell a nigga.
What ride was that, yo? Was this ride worth it?
It was the
Superman?
Harley Quinn. Like, I never rode it before. Yeah, that's the new shit. Never rode it.
You trying to ride some new shit?
Trying to ride Harley Quinn. Whoa, that's not a pause. Is it, Chris? Whoa. Look, the ride crazy. It's like, yo, this shit crazy. But my kids was hype about that shit. I want to get on. So I'm like, all right, we good. Stood in line for an hour and a half. Only to get up in the next line, the bitch broke. Right? He was on the ride.
Damn,
it broke.
He rode Harley Quinn too hard, bro.
This nigga, yo. I'm sick of this nigga, yo. All right, yo. What new music you got, my nigga?
I don't know, yo. Well, Pop Smoke dropped some shit last week.
Oh, yeah, it's Thursday. I forgot no new music come out.
But I guess we can predict it now. Will Kanye West album drop tonight or tomorrow, whatever you want to call it?
I feel like that shit gonna be crazy.
You feel like it's gonna drop? You know, all his shit always get pushed back and shit.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna drop because he had a listening party last week, and he got a listening party tonight.
Is this the first time in a long time? I know it's been a lot of shit surrounding around Kanye West's album, but it's the first time in a long time he ain't going a long ass rant or some shit or tweets or some shit.
He going through some shit, yo. I mean,
you don't even see his face nowhere when he pop up places. He got a mask on. He probably the big three with a mask, looking dumb as shit.
You said he where?
With a mask, like a whole.
What you say
mask.
Before that?
He popped up at the big three.
He was at the big three game?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
With a mask on, bro. Not no COVID mask. Like
his mouth was exposed. It was just like a regular like Nacho Libre type mask.
Bro, this shit was dumb. Yo, I'm gonna pull up a picture, yo.
Yeah, send it to Chris, yo. We gonna pop it up.
No, so I could find a better picture. I was just about to find out this one quick picture that I seen because you see Justin LeBoy. I guess he was at the big three with him, and I don't know if Kanye paid him or what, but he went on a whole little
like press run about his album.
Bro, look at Justin LeBoy page, bro. Look at the one picture that stand out.
That's it right there.
Kanye is running around with shit like this, bro.
Yeah, on some Nacho Libre. He like a Mexican wrestler. Yo, but look, hey, yo, you could fucking put Justin LeBoy in a lineup, yo, and I would not be able to point this nigga out, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I know how he look.
Where did he come from? What he do? He got a famous father? What?
Tweets. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Damn, hold on. Let me tweet right now. I want to be
Justin LeBoy.
Fame LeBoy.
But look, yo, he be in his bag, yo. I don't know if they all his ideas, but the shit he be tweeting or putting on Instagram, that shit be funny, yo. Some shit I feel. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, I feel you.
I'm gonna send you something. Some of that shit.
No, thank you.
That shit be.
No, thank you.
That shit have hit home for you.
You send it to me, I'm gonna be like, yo, I already seen it.
Yo, probably got Justin LeBoy blocked. But I originally saw how he looked because he was when he did the interview with Sweetie.
Yeah, that shit was weak too. She was talking some. That's another note. Yeah. Her and mac and cheese ice cream eating that. Yeah, but it is what it is. So no other new music.
It's some shit dropping tomorrow, but since we record on Thursdays now,
right.
Kanye West supposed to drop some other shit. I don't know who this nigga is.
Let me see. I probably
Kodak Black, Rod Wave.
Oh, Kodak.
These people that supposedly
Gunna and Polo G, is that a song or album?
I'm thinking that's a song.
Yeah. Dave?
Young Blue.
Fuck is Dave?
I don't know, yo, but
that Dave East and Benny the Butcher shit gonna be, yeah, I feel like that shit gonna be hard. Who the fuck is 24 Golden? Is he an R&B artist?
I heard
That's a great R&B name.
24 Golden.
Boldy James, Alchemist, that shit might be hard, even though I'm not a fan of yo, but I fuck with Alchemist.
You're not gonna fuck with the Lord Nas X and Jack Harlow?
These niggas be plants, yo, trying to get fucking clicks and shit. They trying to click together to get clicks and shit.
But I don't know what that Dave is. I don't know if it's Dave East, but didn't that show come out? Well,
but his name is Little Dicky.
I know Lil Dicky, but I'm saying, didn't it come back on?
Right, but Dave is Little Dicky, his album would be, his rap name is Little Dicky, so he would put it out.
I was just pivoting to, new shows.
Oh, wow. So, did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
All right.
But I will watch it because you told me about the last season. Now the new season just came out.
Skip episode 3, season 2.
Wow.
Shit is nuts.
That makes me want to watch it.
It's not really my type of episode. I'm sure there's people out here that like that type of comedy. It's not really for me, and I feel like I have a good enough understanding of who you are that you wouldn't like this episode. Would you like for me to spoil it or give you like one little part? I'll tell you off screen.
I'll tell you if I like it or not.
No, you skip episode. I'm telling you now.
Skip it.
Skip episode season 2, episode 3. I'm sure you won't like it.
I gotta watch season 1 first.
Oh, all right. It's hilarious.
But I think we're good.
Yeah, ain't really shit else dropped. I'm ready. Oh, I'm waiting for this movie called Old.
Old?
Yeah, it's like about
an original name.
Yeah, it's like these people get lost on this island with their kids, and like the water and the area on this island make their kids age, like every hour it's like a year or something. So they ended up being adults like by the end of the movie. Yeah,
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. That's what I'm looking for.
Whoa! Who would leave this? From the hotel! They're so rusted!
What's happening?
Found stuff from the hotel in the sand.
Ready or not, here we come! What happened to her, Mom?
I don't know.
What happened to her?
Body has decomposed.
How quickly can that happen?
7 years.
But she just died.
Wait, where are the kids?
Trent!
Kara!
Come here!
Hey, have you seen my children?
Mom? I'm right here.
Dad, why are you looking at me like that? What's happening to us?
My daughter just turned 6 2 weeks ago.
Mom?
Whatever's happening to us is happening very fast.
You have wrinkles. There's something wrong with this beach.
What's happening?
Mom! 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 I'm scared! We have to get off this beach.
People are blacking out going this way.
If she makes it to the ledge, she might have a chance. Why is she stopping?
Yeah, I went to see that dumbass Purge movie. That shit was weak as shit. I just want to get that out of there.
Yeah.
That shit was the worst Purge.
It's money grab,
so far.
yo. Stop saying these fucking money grabs, yo.
Dumbass movie.
Rotten Tomatoes, that shit probably like a 3.
That's another story.
Yeah. But we ain't got shit else. I forgot to tell you early on. My week was good. Especially today, you know what I mean? Because we outside. Yeah.
It was hype, yo.
Yeah, but that's it, yo. Another good episode in the books in the can.
Episode 5-6.
Episode 5-6. I'm your boy Norman Fame.
And I'm King Ransom.
Oh,
And this Fame4Ransom.
And we up.
Ch-ch-ch.